How's it going, everybody? This is Darrin with GuitarControl.com bringing you this video lesson. And today I want to show you how to play this cool Doobie Brothers riff from China Grove. So I did one a while back on the riff from Long Chain Runnin' because I just think that these are both like really good riffs for working on your rhythm, especially getting, you know, where you got these muted notes and stuff, these muted strums. And I just think this is a really great riff to learn. I mean, it sounds cool, it's fun to play, and it's just really overall just a good, kind of like an exercise for your rhythm. So be sure to click on the link in the description for the tabs, and let's get close up and take a look at this. All right, so we start off, we've just got this E major power chord, so I'm on the 7th fret of the A string with my first finger, and then my third finger is barring the 9th fret of the D, G, and B strings. And I'm also playing the open low E string. So we start off with this, with two punches of this that are quarter notes. So it's like 1, 2, and then you want to kind of slide out of it like that. So 1, 2, and then starting on the downbeat for beat 3, we're just going to, I just bring my hand back to this position so I'm ready to drop onto that chord again. And I'm just going to let my fingers lay across the strings. Not pressing down, just letting them touch so the strings are muted. And then this is made up of 8th notes. So it's 3 and 4 and. So you've got 1, 2, 3 and 4 and. So it's 2 measures of that. That's the first 2 measures. Okay, and then starting on the 3rd measure, we're going to take that E major shape and we're going to switch it to a D. So all we have to do is just move it down a whole step. So now my first finger is picking up the 5th fret of the A string, and my 3rd finger is the 7th fret of the D, G, and B. And we're going to hit that on the downbeat of 1, and then just release the pressure, and I usually maybe take my middle finger, and so that way if I accidentally hit the low E string it's muted, and that's going to be and 2. So 1 and 2, and then on the and of 2 we've got an A over C sharp. So we're going to come all the way down, just a regular A major chord. And if you don't, if you're one of these guys that plays it like this, you're going to want to use your first finger. So take your first finger and just bar it at the 2nd fret across the D, G, and B string. So that would be A, right? Because the open A string. But what we're going to do is we're going to take my 3rd finger, I'm going to play the 4th fret of the A string, which is a C sharp. So what we're doing is it's A over C sharp. So we hit that on the and of 2, followed by 2 more 3 and then regular A, 4 and. So that measure we got. And then starting on the 4th measure, it's back up to the E, but we start off with the mutes. So 1 and 2, 3, and then on the and of 3, we're going to go to the 7th fret of the low E string, and to the 9th fret, 4, and then open for and. So that's the first 4 measures of that riff. Now, when I just realized that last thing there, I kind of did it backwards. I went open 7, 9. It's 7, 9, open. Okay, and then that brings us to the 5th measure, and it's the beginning of a repeat. So it's the same thing, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and 1, 2, 2, 3, and 4, and. So at the beginning of measure 5, you can see you got the double line with the 2 dots, so it's like a double line with a colon, and that's the beginning of the repeat. And then on measure, see, 6, 7, on measure 8, it's the end of the repeat. And then if you see up at the top there, there's a bracket that's showing 1 and 2. So what it is this is going to be repeated 3 times, and the first 2 times you're just going to play those 4 measures. So we've got first repeat, second repeat. Okay, so the second time through, we've got the third time through. So now I have to go to because it's on the next page, that third ending, instead of doing, it's almost the same, but instead of, it just goes. So we do the D, 2 mutes, the A over C sharp, 2 mutes, and then A, which is on the downbeat of 4. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's the, it's tied to 2 measures of whole notes. And then the whole thing kind of starts over again, and that's like where the verse is. So we've got the whole thing. And then the "Have your friend come?" It'd be really hard to sing and play that song at the same time, in my opinion. So I will spare you that. But yeah, so the whole thing that, like I said, is really good for an exercise. You know, you're just moving around different chord shapes, but it's just getting those. It's just getting those percussive strums in there. There's lots and lots of songs that do stuff like that, and sometimes we've done ones that I've even mentioned, you know, in those lessons that, yeah, this probably isn't the best thing to be the first thing you do to try to get that down, but this just works really, really well as kind of an exercise to kind of help you get that skill and technique down. All right, so there you have it. Like I said, it's a cool riff in general, but it's just also a really great exercise for, you know, getting that, you know, those muted strums down. So if you like this lesson, be sure to give me a thumbs up and leave a comment down below if you have any questions about this or other guitar-related topics. If you've not already done so, please subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of the content that we upload throughout the week. Well, that is all I have for you today. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.